we have been trying to make sure that everyone knows what this process is actually going to be as we go from November 3rd to inauguration, where all the steps are, what can actually happen and what can't. And we're free to do that because we're not making money off of deceiving people about that process. So for the most part, it's been people like Trump and Rudy Giuliani, some Republican senators who have been trying to lie to their voters about what can and can't happen. One of the most important parts of that is what can happen with Mike Pence today. Mike Pence is not going to overturn this thing, but they were implying that he could up into and including last night. But I also want to make sure that you understand how broad the deception was. Fox News was doing it too, and I'm not referring to like Tucker Carlson or Laura Ingraham last night. I want you to take a look at a video from this morning. This is the news side of Fox News talking about what might happen with Mike Pence.
The president insists that the vice president, Mike Pence, who will be presiding over this afternoon's joint session, does have the authority to unilaterally either accept or reject slates of electors. However, the Electoral Count Act suggests very strongly that Mike Pence does not have that authority. But I was talking to Rudy Giuliani about 45 minutes ago, who said there may be a way for the vice president to circumvent the act, saying it is of dubious constitutionality, and send everything back to the states for reconsideration. Certainly 4 states, including Pennsylvania, Arizona, Georgia, and Wisconsin. Republican members of the legislatures there have sent letters saying that they want to get their slates of electors back so that they can try to remedy the situation. That would throw the whole thing, if that were to happen, to the Supreme Court. Not sure if this strategy is going to fly or not, but certainly these are arguments that we're going to be hearing throughout the day. And that's it for now.
So, great job, Marissa, with that. Anyway, okay, did Giuliani say that? Yes. Is there anything to that? No. And that was a newsman of Fox News who's like, well, I mean, will it work? Who's to say? No, it won't work. And you know that it won't work. The woman laughing at your like joke at the end also, she knows it won't work. Why aren't you being very clear to your audience that Rudy Giuliani is talking out of his wherever and he doesn't, like, it's not going to happen. Even up to this morning, they're lying to their viewers about what Mike Pence can do. And nobody should be more mad about this, by the way, than Mike Pence, because he can't save Trump. And the country is now filled with millions of Republicans who think he could have and chose not to. Yeah. So this has been an amazing amount of like character assassination of Mike Pence over this.
And then, well, not see, people like, or at least organizations, networks like Fox News have to now figure out how to split this, to understand what the reality of the situation is, but still not disenfranchise somehow their viewers from their opinion that reality is not reality. But they've created this large group of people to think anything that goes against them is just fraudulent because they followed this president down this rabbit hole of insanity. So now you have to go with, how do we keep these guys, but then still somehow, okay, I get it, this isn't gonna work. So let's tell them that it might work. Maybe they'll keep watching us. And then when it doesn't work, it's not our fault. And then they hang with us. This is now the objective of a news network. Not to tell you the truth, but to still halfway tell you this lie, but then not claim that they're the ones who told it to you. They just allowed you to believe it so that you can still hang on with them and be fooled that they're actually on your side. No, they have to actually go through this process to keep you around because they know how clueless you are. It's sad. It's sad. And I wish one day, I hope one day, maybe they'll start telling 90% truth.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, look, maybe the fight that's happening between like Fox and OAN and Newsmax, that could and most likely will result in Fox becoming crazier because they're going to have an arms race on insanity. It could maybe result in them differentiating themselves by trying to commit to being serious. In fact, why am I even pretending that that's a possibility? It's not gonna happen. Tucker Carlson's like increasingly in charge of literally their news. I'm not even joking, that happened like a month ago. He's like in charge of their news side to some extent now. No, it's not gonna happen, they're all gonna be crazy. No one accepts facts, that's just the reality and we somehow have to make it work. I don't know how.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.